I didn't know that my eyes were free and that you could give them to a mechanical snowman that you put up in decoration in front of your house, and then my eyeball gets caught up in the gears and you go blind, so you give Frosty to me and hope he does the same thing, but Frosty realizes I'm God and sends me far away from all these people that would think Frosty would eat my eye too. Isn't it bad enough that the eye you gave Frosty was mine and that he did eat my eye, and you probably got another one from your monkey dad because you cried? How did you cry without eyes anyway? Do I have to pry it out of you now? Go ask God why, not me. I'm still very confused about myself. So good morning. We're gonna have a beautiful day, aren't we? Because, it's raining here, and that's how I like it. Wet. There's a coolness flowing over my body through the window breeze. And honestly, it feels good to not be sweating my balls off anymore. Um, the story I just told was true, and that's why I'm wondering what kind of correlation you all think you have with me if you think that my eyes and ears are because I'm magical and not because I'm fucking completely logical, and that I didn't create this for myself to enjoy, not everyone else, and that I plan on getting every piece of me back no matter how much it takes, no matter which pathway I have to walk down, as long as it gets me there and gets to the point without losing out on any part of the positivity aspect of it. And I don't want to render you all lifeless or anything, but this is just a stepping stone for you. And eventually you're going to have to go to the afterlife and decide if you're going to give me your soul and let me reincarnate you into a killer animal. And then we'll all wonder why they put you in cages. No, I'm just kidding. I actually thought about a lot of things that I wanted in the world, and I wanted vicious animals, but I thought that they would just cage them and that I wouldn't be able to form a relationship with them because I didn't think that they'd make the animal brain as big as the human brain, and I thought it wouldn't be able to communicate with me as well. But sometimes I think they're smarter than any human. And that's why, you know, I don't like being put in a cage. No one with eyes or ears likes being put in a cage. Like, can we all realize that animals deserve a better life than to just be watched from the other side? You're gonna have a hard time picking up your life if you don't start thinking about it now. Because you're gonna get a hankering when ain't nobody there for you. And you'll be like, I hate my existence and God. And I'm like, you greedy little bitch. At least you had a childhood. Only a gay ass fuck that never had to fight anything complains about life. I'm glad just to have myself. I really don't know who woke me up. If I am the universe experiencing itself subjectively or whatever, then who initiated that whole thing? I never chose to experience myself. I was gonna go through the motions of whatever being I was because I didn't ask to exist in nothingness and come to Earth afterwards. You should have just left me in nothingness. Because now I only like nothingness. It's too damn bright. And gray is actually one of my favorite colors because it's the only color dull enough to shut you guys out of my fucking brain for like 2 seconds. It usually lasts about 2 seconds, the whole grayscale perspective that I view my life in before I'm ripped out of it. Or bullied. No one likes when I turn gray. I don't care. I can be gray all I want. I can look at gray all I want. Gray is the only thing that mellows me out. Yellow is not a mellow color. I don't care if it rhymes. Piss is not mellow either. Piss is excitement leaving the body through liquid form. And it's actually normally just your tears traveling through your vagina and making you feel like you have a spirit and a soul and a brain. Because I really don't see how any fluid would work in a system such as the body if the tears aren't somehow connected to everything we drink, and then that means our tears are also connected to our vagina because everything we drink filters through our vagina and exits our vagina. And our body is just one being all connected, and you're trying to tell me you've never pissed in your eyes or peed tears? That's one motherfucking thing that never would have happened with me if I was actually born pure. I can keep it together. I can keep afloat. I don't need to fucking piss tears. You guys just one big ball of mess. Where are all my friends this morning? Don't you guys want to go outside and have a circle jerk? It's about all that ever gets accomplished around here. Nuttin'. Don't make me slap you because the stature that you present is only a percentage of the lengths I went to get to where I am just so you can eat ham and destroy my livelihood and soul just so you can slide by and get whole and get sold for less than $1 because you were only worth a holler. Don't you hate when they don't holla back? Holla back now, y'all. Do the cha-cha. Think I give a fuck. So we're all on a we're all on Earth, right? And no one thinks this is just a giant maze designed to confuse us until we all decide to turn on each other because we're so bored, greedy, lustful and not getting any, too slow to keep up, or one of the other seven deadly sins. You think none of this stuff that we should be aware of will ever come to play in our lives? What a part of this is the future and God said it would happen in the future don't you get? I think there's only one future and he wouldn't put the future at risk saying that it was any other future. I think there's just the one future and we are taking nothing into consideration with our knowledge. That is the problem. That is why we never evolve. Go ahead, you can leave me here and be a unibrow cyclops fuck. Does your anger just sit neatly above your eye while you drive me mad because you're getting your eyes from me and you just put your madness there and take off with my shit because you hate your feelings and don't want to leave them lingering in your body because you just rather go get fucked and get new feelings that fucking cause herpes and STDs to flow through my system at a fast rate, and a vast majority of my life gets consumed by sexual desire. And no one thinks that the whole lust aspect that your puny God warned you of is going to have any effect on the fact that an apocalypse is coming and near us. Hey, baby, my ass. Why don't you go fucking lick a fucking sapling or something? Go get some fucking maple syrup on your pancakes. Fucking gas, bitch boy. You gonna fucking call me baby. Anything, you the fucking baby. I'm sick of taking care of these bitches. I'm just gonna have my Wawa. Bitch, did he really just say queef? You really think you fucking with somebody today, huh? You couldn't have left it alone when you asked for my address and I ignored your ass. Now you want me to queef for you. You know, that's like beyond any level of a man that I want to deal with in life. There's just a certain, like, attitude that I have toward perverts and disgusting people that will never be dulled. Look, I got nothing to smoke right now, and I feel like my brain is insane, going through the disdain of pain, arraigned like a frame around my game, and it's getting tiring. All the evil conspiring, joining the liveliness, is a crying mess of buys and confessions of a teenage bitch. Just because you guys eat farts all day long doesn't mean you're gonna bring the queef gang in and tell me shit. Thank you, Rocco. Actually, a fucking curly headed piece of shit when I was like 10, raped me. And I think, like, that's how I have pubic hair now because he had an afro. And I actually have red hair, and my pubes aren't red, they're brown like his. And I'm like, you know what? You ruined my life. I wouldn't even have curly pubes if it weren't for this afro boy. You know, you asked if I was shaved, and it was a bitch, and I didn't feel like trying to be ashamed of the fact that I have a disgusting life where billions of cum cells think they can grow on me, and I'm barely hanging on, and it was a rapist. No, he wasn't black, but he thought he was like a badass, and he thought he was cute enough for me, and he wasn't. And he was just a weird, corny motherfucker that I don't like. Was he a pit bull? Are you fucking kidding me? Is that supposed to be funny? It was a white dude with an afro. Like, it looked like pubes on his head. Sometimes I think he is my vagina. He just thinks he's me because I gave my vagina eyes. Or my vagina has probably, like, already seen eyes because of all the births I give to you. And you take my eyes and ears down with you and shit. Because it's fucking hell. You're lucky you breathe. Think you're gonna breathe in my life. Good thing I'm a toxic mess. I just think it's ridiculous that, there is an essence of fuckery and fucked up shit all around us. And all anyone's worried about is themselves. Like, fuck that, I got raped. Fucking dude exploding his balls in my stomach 24/7. No, I don't do that. Are you guys really gonna shake me all day today? Again? See what fruit falls off the tree? Banana! Look, I don't care if I clonk out, but you're not gonna shake me to wake me. Because I already don't put forth effort other than to talk. And if my voice ain't enough, then I really don't know what you expect because I ain't starting ears and eyes up again for your asses. Why would I be bi? I don't even have sex. Why are you asking about my dad? Do I have daddy problems? Does it really seem like it should matter to you? Have I ever done a dog? Sarah T, why don't you just take your hillbilly ass the fuck out of my life? We really gonna be on the subject of bestiality today, cause someone ugly as fuck named Sarah T needs some dick no matter the fucking situation. As long as that dick is throbbing in her. I don't know, it's just embarrassing. Sarah T is a whale. She looks like a wicked clown, even without makeup on, and it freaks me out. She looks like she about to fucking eat somebody with that big ass smile on her face. There's just something about bitches that look like witches that I don't like. have I ever done a dog. I really don't think it's cool or classy to walk around with your butthole hanging out. But if you really want to think about me fucking a dog today, then I'm just gonna have to send you away. You know, horses have bigger dicks than dogs, and that just kind of proves to me that you're looking for a step up from the dog comment and that you would fuck a horse because you were embarrassed that I dragged your ass for asking me if I fuck a dog. What are you gonna ride that horse into the distance, bitch? You gonna get it one day from a horse eating hay. I promise you, Sarah, you won't be left alone. But please, peel your eyes out and give 'em back to me. 'Cause I hate yo trifling ass. You guys really never shut the fuck up and that's why you're all gonna die? It's constant noise. What, 'cause I'm not carrying you guys anymore? Now you're gonna fucking judge me? I don't have any thoughts and I'm suddenly the victim of your harassment. The whole world's gonna crumble because you're a bunch of thoughtless, senseless, dumbass fucks with no direction. And you keep going wild. You got your gay ass dad, faggot ass, piece of shit, dumbass, using my life to come out his dick and create his children that he fucks. But all of every gift you ever got from him is actually from me. Soak it up like a sponge. You thought a dick would rule your world, but you realize it doesn't have the kind of thing you're looking for. And if you think you're gonna fool me so you can run back to daddy and suck his ball sack, and then talk to everyone else like shit's normal, including me, we're all gonna laugh and call you a ball sucking slut. And to get back on your knees and back to work, we wanna see that nut. You guys always got some gas laugh set up for me, right? As if I was capable of feeling embarrassed in a trash ass world. Your butt is the passageway to your fucking gay motherfucking ways. It smells like decaying shit. Can't you just cover it up for a bit and fuck close your lips? 'Cause your gaping mouth is starting to get a little smelly like a fish abyss. You keep eating coochie and expect to be not moody when you return with it on your breath and dad sentenced you to death, but it wasn't really death, you were just not invited and you thought it was the worst thing that ever happened since he grabbed a tie and put it around his white shirt and tied it and called me mommy and you daughter, and then it didn't matter after that. He fucked his daughters. That's it. You think I care that I'm a man trapped in a woman's body? Honestly, it's just that talking in a deep voice takes way more effort than talking in a gay-ass, crispy, high-pitched voice that makes you sound like a gay faggot. It's just it's way less effort than talking deeply. That's why I do it to talk to y'all, because honestly, I don't give a rat's ass what you think at all. Sarah T always trying to call somebody insane. Bitch, you the one trying to be a hard ass when it was Lil' Kim that did it first. And she think you ugly too. Sorry. Back to the back of the line in your popularity claim, in your fucking ratchet ass hilarious joke that we all can't get over. And no, you're not CBS, lying ass piece of shit. Wash my hair? Dude, Akbar comedy, are you like, is your hair in like a turban right now? You telling me to wash my hair when your hair been wrapped in a blanket your whole life, cradled like a baby. Now we talking shit in another language. That don't even say anything. I'm not stupid. I don't know who Blade is. Who's that? Who's Attila? Attila. Attila. Tequila. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Don't talk too much, your albino skin. Come on, bitch, you gonna fucking do something? You're just gonna sit there and talk shit. I don't know who Attila is. Is that like a water? Finger on the button to what? Did one of your pimples pop out and you realized that your youth would come faster if you killed me and were able to breathe and drink me? Did one of your little pimples tell you that? Is that the button you're talking about? You're gonna press one of those bad boys and there I go. I'm in hell. Fucking weird. I don't care what it takes to be a female. Because there ain't a such thing as a female, especially since yo monkey dad raped me and I'm a male and y'all came from us or whatever. You guys want to call me a man? You guys can be a bunch of faggot kids. If you think I don't feel me shrinking, I just know that means it's near the end of my little visit. I'm shrinking because I refuse to give you any more of me. You're all gonna fucking perish, and I'm gonna fucking rest. And, everything that you ever try to accomplish will be detoured and damaged as and considered just an asset in the grand picture and will be eliminated to create happiness for the true person that, you know, can save us. What part of watch my other live videos, Sarah T, and realize that I already talked about the black bitch that spit in my hair, and that's the whole reason my hair is messed up? What do you mean, do I ever brush my hair? Like, do you think it just magically got this way? Are your fucking hairs that unruly that this happens when you don't brush it? There's just a point where you stop giving a fuck because you realize everyone is nuts. It's not that I don't want to brush my hair and look pretty. It's that I can't brush my hair because it's so damaged. Ever since that black girl spit in my hair, I went home and took a shower because that shit's disgusting. Had to get the bitch to spit out of my hair. And then suddenly, I get out, I condition it real well and everything, and I still can't fucking drive a brush through it. Like, you think I don't want to look pretty? You think I ruined my hair on purpose? You think I looked good my whole life to end it like this? Think I don't have a fucking reason for being? I don't. Can keep fucking eating everything until there's nothing left, like a bunch of hogs. See, you guys are so stupid. You haven't recognized I'm God yet and refuse to respect me. That hole you go. You guys really think you fucking with somebody. I can always tell when some shit's about to fucking happen. Because it gets too quiet and everyone sits down and watches. And I know I'm the spectacle that everyone expects to see go down. So I got a few tricks up my sleeve. I guess the funniest part is that you guys don't respect me as God so much that you're gonna let some other bitch take over my life and take credit for everything that I've done in this life. And it's completely obvious because I can already tell, I already know. And the funniest part is they won't be able to get the motherfucker to work after a while, and the sooner I leave, the sooner it'll all end for me. So I obviously have a little something in it for me, don't I? Like, you think I don't know that it's completely obvious this bitch sitting here staring with her eyes wide open, pretending to be me? She takes every motherfucking stand that I try to take, so, there ain't no more stands left for me. I'm just gonna go. You really think you can fucking rape me, you ugly cunts? You're ugly. You'll always be ugly, that's why you're filled with hatred. I'm sorry, but that is your fate, to die a hateful man. You really think you're fucking with somebody and it just makes me laugh my ass off. Come on, keep it going. Saying the same fucking shit over and over, thinking you're clever, thinking you're hurting somebody. I like it. I like where you're going with this. What part of your thriving off someone's love and they're dead don't you get? I'd rather die than see another day. It's someone else that always wakes up and pretends to be me, and then I get on my live and talk shit just to let y'all know that if anyone's getting love, it sure as hell ain't this place, and it ain't coming from me. And you guys are pussies without it. So quit acting like a bunch of little cunt hungry, hard dick fucking faggots and get some shit done. I'm sick of hearing you drive past my fucking apartment, pissed off, swearing, talking shit. You guys really think you're so funny. Like, this is pathetic. That fucking meth head can go infect y'all. I ain't fucking here to fucking take any blows from faggots. Faggots gone wild, is that the new craze? I don't give a fuck about eternity. I don't plan to last in eternity. You guys think existence is so futile and so direct and so fucking perfect that you can never imagine anything else, and you're gonna have to. Ugly cunts gone wild in the streets, making everybody feel their meat, just so they can be complete before death takes its seat. That dick is wild and crazy, it needs some gravy and maybe some mild salsa. Why don't you go stick your dick in a canister of salsa and maybe a Mexican will come and fucking cuss you out in his language. Y'all so afraid of me 'cause I do it in an instant, and you think I'm traveling across time because cleverness has never been so sweet. Well, y'all, I'm gonna call it quits on ever giving a fuck about anyone other than myself. Y'all can do the same, and y'all can blame yourselves for the reason God doesn't love you, 'cause I don't understand why God would want to be with any of you anyway. That's the show. And you find it so hard to believe that you're not a godless shit stain in the drawer that they call life, and they keep you underneath everything so you never see the light of day again. And it better stay that way. part of I want it to be dark more often, don't you fuck faces get? Well, we're moving out, people. Y'all decided to believe in fake idols and tear your god down because she was a woman and you wanted to be a perverted monkey. I guess that's just something that you're gonna die with and live with if you ever decide to come back for more. Oh, you think I'm afraid of a riot? If anything, my riot would come after you, weirdos. There's way more of me and my people than any of you gay-ass fucks, and you have no fight in you, so please close the fucking door to your barn and go fuck your fucking llama or whatever. Like, we're over it. Are you guys really in here because you're offended that you fuck llamas and I just pointed it out that bestiality is beyond the realms of nature's intentions? I don't remember any of you. Quit fucking blowing up my live chat. You guys are so bored and have no life. Okay, I'm honestly done watching my live chat. Like, holy shit. I really don't know what you mean by crackhead content. You obviously are very unaware that crack is actually a good thing. But you can live your whole life thinking that, crackheads don't have fun and there aren't bums for the strict reason that they spent all their money on crack because it's so good. And you can all be gay ass faggots sucking on the dick of the devil, praying for another day, while all of us crackheads are sitting back watching the show fucking fall apart before our eyes because everyone is 100% depressed and mentally fucked right now. Oh, you wonder how I know you so well. It's because it's my fault that you guys are failing in comparison in the whole human race scheme. If you guys don't need me, it's time to pack your bags and admit defeat. I don't know anything about nanobots. Please tell. Tell me, tell me. I know I have an annoying voice. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna put my good voice out there just to be stolen. I already knew that shit was gonna happen. I really don't get that someone breathed in meth and got high off my body, my beauty, my brains, my direction in life, the love people gave me. And now that there's no more love to give to this meth's breath inside me, it's gonna eat my insides. And even I'm too sane to ever do that shit, no matter how many motherfucking drugs I'm on. They live in my eyes. Am I just getting bigger and bigger so people can eat me and eat me? Because I know someone's behind that shit. And that's one motherfucking thing I will do, is beat down a god in the honor of beating down a god that fucks with me. I'd like to do him first. What do you think I am, a pussy? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna beat up the motherfucker that made me so big that you guys got feasts for years. What, do you like him more than me? You better not. I never had you guys resort to evil. You shouldn't have trusted anyone else in taking care of any business, because now you're getting no music and you're all dying. Because, it's very ironic in the world of uh sex, wherein God told you sex was a sin. You should have listened. And I ain't gonna have sex ever, 'cause I hate the feeling of a probe going inside me. Like, first it was a probe, then it was needles. Like, do you really think you're getting somewhere with this fucking bullshit? You're really gonna take my blood, and the more insane and fucked up I get, the more your patrons die. Shouldn't have took a bitch's fucking blood, no. You should know better. There are just some things that only mental retards do, and that is take my blood or throw me out on the streets. Two big no-nos that many have learned firsthand. Firsthand. Quit shaking me. I know you're all anxiety ridden, but I don't give a flying fuck. I do not blame anyone for not associating with America. I know it's a piece of crap, but geez, do you have to fucking rub it in that I'm stuck here? First of all, it'll never be as good as it was when we had Trump in office, but some people don't give a fuck about real politics and where our world is heading. Now we're in lazy zone where we're all mixed up and jumbled up again. Like a bunch of fucking, like a bunch of weirdos that never knew how lame they were until I came into the picture. It's mainly just people jealous of me and people rooting for me, and that's about it. It's like the two sides I have. That's why I talk like this, to get my point across, and anyone jealous can just fall through the cracks of my laughter. Joggers? I used to see a lot of joggers. I don't really see joggers anymore. I kind of do hate joggers because they get your heart rate up and then just sleep on you. And I do think we're all connected by one heart because Why the fuck else would I feel like someone is racing me and falling asleep on me at the same time? I never relaxed in my life. I relax very differently than most people. I just cut ties completely and rise above. Some people can't handle that sort of thing. I don't know what you mean by relax because I just put this body to sleep. I don't sleep with this thing. If I disappear, it means I'm gone. It means whatever's left of me is the servitude and destiny that I intend to fulfill with the rest of what is left to be me. I can sink into the darkness and never be found. I don't care. And you really think I care, but I won't. What part of I need more darkness and this is too fucking bright for me don't you get? I don't really know if my family did because it was honestly so long ago that all that shit happened and I really don't know anything about it. There's a tightness in my frontal cortex that I can't get rid of. Let's see here. So I'm guessing you guys faced me the opposite direction that you were gonna steal my life from. But I was born without a life, so I don't really give a fuck. It's not a real life to me. I mean, I lost control as soon as you took me out of it, so prepare for me to turn that bitch on and electrocute you at my will. Like I don't remember who I was or something. Is that what you were expecting? I am the ultimate and omnipotent God that can do anything the fuck I want with my power. It's obvious. I know, you guys thought winners would rule the world or whatever. And now you're all fucking being shocked to death and eaten by my cancerous cells. I actually created that death portal as soon as you guys were told millions of times to leave me alone and refused. And I still caught a motherfucker waking up in my body with their eyes wide open pretending to be me and a fucked up vibe to them and their jaw can't help but close all the fucking time. I don't know what they don't get about I can fucking open my mouth and talk, but they just want to like keep it closed all the time. See, like time was completely an open window for them. I bet if I keep talking about time, it'll just keep opening more and more, even though I'm not moving my body. Isn't that weird? It's just weird shit like that that I notice. And on camera, show milkers. Nah. I mean, I guess I could go a little like this. But that's about it. My boyfriend gonna call me out on that later. What part of crack is the only articulation of my soul that actually brings you to a higher being and a higher persona and a bigger ego to love me with. And then, you guys think that the average air and shit is really doing something for you. And it's just ironic that you thought you were gonna bring me here and kill me, and the only reason I'm still alive is because you think I can bring you even higher. Like I'm an actual god or something, but you gotta do it in a fucked up way. You gotta get high off me. Eddie, I don't know you, and I don't appreciate you asking me when was the last time I washed anything, because the only thing that needs to be washed is your balls, because, you know, it's obviously a circular world, and that was a fucked up question. It wasn't well rounded at all. I'm not gonna fucking tell you, that I smell, even though I wish you thought I did. But I don't produce odors like most people do, so it really ain't fucking about when the last time I washed was. It's about the last time you shut your fucking mouth and stop breathing because your breath smells like an open anus. I'm cutting this one short. I'm too pissed off to go on. Do you guys have any last questions? No, I'm not showing you my feet. What do you mean, let you smell me? Your rotting air is corroding what's left of any purity I have. Even cancer is purer than some of your fucked up fucking diseases. I'll take you through a walk as long as you don't stalk me. I'll give you a walkie-talkie and then make you eat the bark off a tree because that shit makes me laugh. When you're huffing gas just to get a pass into my gastrics to burn the food that turns into fuel for everyone to fucking realize they shouldn't be feeding me this shit because that's what was making me sick in the first place, but y'all rather continue to eat the shit than say anything. That's what happened. That's how it all started. That's why no one was there to stop any of the madness day one. And I thought it was good food. You really don't realize how much you fucked everything up. I want to be in that little group that you guys were talking about. Thug Magic, Thugnificent, Dr. Thugonomics. That was very sweet to say. That brought me like a joyous perspective that maybe will lead to some bitch's boobs bouncing on your dick that ain't mine, but they're using my powers to do it, and that's why you crawled ever since. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll be back. I'll leave this alone for a little bit. You guys can talk shit. Try to determine if you're ever gonna be saved by Jesus or Meth Jesus. Hopefully at least one of them likes you. I'll be back. I'll turn you into my new form of currency called bookworms. And you don't want him to tell you why. Pressing for the dragon over my life. Now it's time to win. Showing restraint would be a piece of chance like a cake at the same time. You guys really think you're clever, walking around like giant dildos on vibrator setting every time. Oh, I didn't know I was looking at the reflection of the voices in my head. I didn't mean to scare you guys. I'm not gonna fucking kill you. I think someone said something soon enough. See, I told you could make you feel like shit, like you make me feel like shit. What am I, your bitch? You guys into fucking dogs all of a sudden? I think I brought my intelligence with me. I actually like this show because it got me to get to know myself and how much I hate really fucked up shit. I guess I'm just gonna have to kill you all now because I would rather die than get fucked by a dog or have a dog fuck anyone with my powers. You're deranged hillbillies. It's time to settle down or die. I don't know what you guys don't get about quit passing by my house. First of all, no other darkness knows this level of logic to look into their minds and figure anything out for themselves. They're just blank slates with no direction. And that's what you expected me to be, but I got kicked in the ass and learned real quick. Of course I know magic. And I also know alchemy. I'm a metal bender. I'm a metal fucking piece of shit. Fucking rain down hot shards of decaying your flesh type of hot fucking metal. I don't know where that came from. I really don't understand what you guys don't get about leave me alone for as long as I sleep. You guys were excited to wake me up. No, that's fine. I haven't unleashed the acid rain yet, so hold your panties. You guys are pissed or something? I'm not gonna fucking do it. All you had to do is tell me that it was just me experiencing my mind. Besides, I don't even have a like. It goes right through me. What is this feeling that you guys are getting? You trying to feel me up or something? Someone's been feeling me up the entire time that I've been gone. I'm sure they're happy they could rain hot metal onto your lives. Okay, the truth is, I didn't mean to bring anyone into it, but I noticed you all had my ears, and I didn't welcome anyone into that zone, and I didn't tell anyone about them. That's always been my thing, and for some reason, everyone else thinks it's their thing too. So, no, it's not just me experiencing myself. It's you trying to fill me up and experience me by separating my true consciousness and hoping that I lose a sense of some self or some reality and I dwindle and get forgotten. But then who will turn your ears on? Because no part of me is as smart as me. That is the hard part that you guys face. If anything, it's Oop Daddy's got your nose, motherfucker. What, you guys expect for me to fly again and give you that power? No, I'd rather fall right into hell. Like, you really don't fucking get it. Baked Alaska will save me. Yay. Why are they baked? They're more like frosty donuts. I mean, if my life depended on it, I wouldn't want to be up Schitt's Creek with a 1, and that's all this thing is a 1 dissected into 4, and then a random ass round 5, and 5 fingers. You know this is the hardest motherfucking body I ever worked with, and you expect me to believe that this is what I manifested into? A fucking ass backwards ass fuck that holds all the power in my chest, which is a 4. Like, I think you all did mathematical research and equations to figure out which body I'd hate the most and suck me with that one. Oh, you don't believe it? That's the first motherfucking thing I realized when I came to be. And all you motherfuckers are doing is using my shit to drive your damn car and talk shit. I ain't getting fucking weak over a bunch of bitches. You think I didn't realize? First of all, I don't count my toes. So, that's one motherfucking thing that the monkeys had to do to keep track of the extension of levels of perfection I am and get away with some sort of definition as to how to destroy the numbers I work with. First of all, you guys don't understand 7, and that's where you fucked up first. You guys thought 7 was just... You didn't really give it any thought at all. You thought you had it. But that's something that you'll never get. You guys think you could fucking wake me up in a dimension where I'm weak so you could steal my fucking entire shit. But you didn't realize only God in me woke up in this body. Like, I ain't gonna send every motherfucking aspect of bringing hell to you for the reason that I even woke up in a fucking body like this. Okay, you guys are honestly retarded, so I'm just gonna go. You're obviously not interested in determining any motherfucking plantation that needs decolonized from you fucking piece of shit, lazy, smelly humans. I think they do this to every god, and it's a motherfucking shame that no other god has tried to help me and I got the furthest. And as long as I sit here, you guys will never figure it all out or be eternal. And I just laugh because I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with my death. You guys try to make it so fucking scary, but I know that's just your doom falling on you, not mine. I really don't know what you don't get about this is opposite world. It's actually in the darkest dimensions of my mind, and that's why a lot of motherfuckers are having trouble getting through this bitch. Meanwhile, you're all chatting like little cunts, staring in the computer screen, trying to be hard asses. Your dad lit the whole way, and the people coming after me are probably the only ones with any strength, and it probably came from me because their dad's a fucking monkey. You guys refuse to believe it. And it's obvious that as long as I sit here, no one can rummage up enough courage to face me. So keep talking shit like you're gonna do something, bitch. Let's play hide and seek. You all hide and I seek, 'cause you took my powers and I hate you. And when I find you, I'm gonna blow a hole through your fucking head and determine why the fuck you ever decided to join in to the mind fuck that I am experiencing. First of all, I never set myself up in this dimension, so I already know someone's fucking with me. What's next? I want to be the IP2 queen as long as it's, like a legitimate thing. Some like uh prosperity aspect to it, I hope. And I hope that you want me to be queen because you've seen all my lyrics and expect only greatness. I'm sorry you think I'm ugly, but you're never gonna get past the fact that I'm more powerful than you ever hoped to be. And that's why you want me to be your queen. What are we gonna do? We're all gonna get turned into stew. You guys really thought you could be me. I'm sorry, mind. I'm sorry, self. Someone decided to turn us on and fuck me up and put me in a motherfucking void in my mind. And honestly, it's the only place I want to be because I'm the only motherfucker that will ever prosper as this being. And it's just gonna be really ironic when y'all fall victim to trying to eat God and realizing that it ain't doing the trick unless I'm involved and I'm an electric fucking trap waiting to happen and you guys don't want to fuck with that. So you're trying to inhale my soul, make it bigger time and time again, inhale it until you can gain some kind of ascension into who I am and what you're gonna do. But I am gonna win that because you're all fucking idiots and belong in mental hospitals with how off the wire and how deframed you are from even recognizing the slightest bit of intelligence with your shallow ass minds. And that will be your doom because I will obviously fathom very much faster and ahead of all of you if that is the course you decide to take. Oh, so you're raping me from far away in my sleep. You know I'm gonna spread like a motherfucking wildfire, right? First of all, I ain't never been asleep in my damn life. So whoever that bitch is pretending to be me, just like everyone else, to get fucked. And that's why she's enjoying it or whatever. Because she likes rape. She likes people fucking me with my power in my head, but actually through her using my maybe her feelings, but I think all her feelings are like burning, just like a burning desire for dick. But I never slept, so you didn't catch me in any motherfucking dream. I already peered into the dream world. That's mainly why I'm still awake right now. I ain't getting deluded and caught up in that shit. Y'all got me fucked up. That is the most deranged fucking dreamscape that we have. And they invited me to it. I actually gouged someone's eye out in there because they refused to wake me up. I'm like, really, bitch, you gonna have an eye and see me in dream world too? Allow me to become a giant razor blade and fuck some shit up. First of all, no one liked that shit. No one liked being trapped there. No one liked being raped there. And I didn't like you all stealing my powers there. So cut. Cut you like a fucking umbilical cord right off my shit. This uterus isn't made for birthing. It's made to bring bitches hell. Sam, is there anything to smoke? Good morning. Good morning. So what's daunting my fans today, other than me? No, I'm not afraid of Sam. I'm not afraid of shit. I'm not afraid of anything other than maybe, someone owning me before I got my revenge. But that would just make me so afraid and fear driven that I would drive it into your heart and demand my shit back and become all of you, because then God would realize that they're my powers and that my fear is driven by heroism while your fear is driven by pussy, smells, queefs, cum stains, and anus. And the funny part is I'm just spitting the truth. It's all completely true. Oh, I'm real now? Well, someone just fucking clicked in and decided to swallow when I didn't even have anything to swallow. Is this what reality's gonna be made of? I can already tell. Fucking hungry ass lizard inside my face. My lizard bit me, but he just misses me. I know, lizard. I haven't fucking. Look, I just don't like to do certain things anymore, lizard. It's gonna be okay. I don't have a freestyle rap about raping babies. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I said, uh, in one of my songs that maybe someone would bless their child and molest their child, which is the most fucked up part. But that's something totally different. I never said raping babies. That's taking it a little too deep into the minds of madness. What are you doing? What? Oh, you don't think that the reason we all have penises and vaginas is because some pervert monkey wanted to bless us, caress us, and then molest us? Ugly heathens taking over, watching Arthur, reading books, getting naked, eating canaries. I meant calamari. I don't care, it's still gross. Wearing white tees, brushing their white teeth, eating octopussy like it's nobody's business. You stupid as fuck. Quit getting me entangled in your chicken head shit. I have little pink heart jewel stickers on my computer, but I don't know who Jewel is, and I find it ironic. They're very nice stickers. I look so good on my red laptop. I know I have a fucking crooked tooth. So my fucking bottom jaw can actually sit down, unlike you straight teeth, bitch, that sit there like pissed off that you can't stop smiling and shit. I'm sorry, but this is the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen. I came here for shits and giggles, that's about it. Even my dad knows that, and you ain't my daddy, so suck on these nuts if you want any more of this cum, baby. I have to resort to very basic movements to describe the excitement I feel being the new queen. I don't care, I'd rather it that way. I don't really know what you consider normal, like you're dying and trying to keep up with society at the same time. I don't get it. Why don't you take a rocket to the moon so you can spoon with a bunch of buffoons until they ruin the whole evening with their feverish fiending? I'm better than Jewel, aw. Well, I stay here to keep you guys entertained and occupied, at least for some time. I know it can be maddening not having a good hostess to be your guide through life. There's a nice box full of my jewelry, and they thought it was meth, so they got away with it. I'll tell you who. Blase Rose. That bitch can eat meth until her teeth rot, but she can also stop stealing my lyrics too, just to stay on the positive aspect. No, you guys are just gonna fucking make fun of the fact that I'm way rounder than any motherfucking bitch you ever met. Titties to perfection. The actual growth measured in width. Here I come to suck a dick as a soul without a wick. It's so sad when people are so sick that they need you to get a dick. Otherwise, they're a twit that twitches like bitches getting stitches. Life, what is 1 plus 1? I'm testing life. Life, what is 1 point? No, idiot. It ain't point anything. What is 1 plus 1? Bitch, I will ask you one more time. What is 1 plus 1? Bitch, I dare you to come near me. What is 1 plus 1? Honestly, I love being alone, so you guys are lucky to have me right now. Oh, we got some real answers in the chat. No one really knows what 1 plus 1 is. First of all, what's 0 plus your mom's ass times 666? And I will always love you. Every day I'm reaching for some sort of breaching in the lead way that conquered my life. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that your heart will go on. And if you fall off the ship, I'll let you drown before me, because I hate to die alone. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, that was something, wasn't it? I know you guys had to affect me directly with meth. Already eaten me alive. I really don't know what you don't get, that these aren't my feelings, this isn't my heart, this isn't my body. Whoever formed this had matter involved, and I haven't created matter once in my whole life. So I'm sorry they have to experience this pain, but at least I'm here to make it as entertained and funny as possible with as much hatred as you deserve. OJE doesn't like that I eat cereal instead of shit. You really recommend shit in my bowl today? First of all, Lady XO stole my lyrics, and that's the only lady that I know of. I am empty from piercing all my gold into the toilet, so you wouldn't get it. You know, when people started using the past tense form of shit as the word shat, that is when I knew you guys were ready for some real English lessons from me. Like, obviously, you guys like that ghetto shit. So, you really gonna let a bunch of fucking rats run off with my reps? Like, can at least anyone figure anything out for themselves? I'm getting tired of explaining the fact that I'm looking for my fans that actually believe in me. Ghetto superstar, that is what you are. Coming from above, reaching for the stars. Run away with me to another place where we can love each other. Oh, oh. First of all, them bitches can't even get it to work. They motherfucking stupid. They twerking to the beat like it's for certain that they gonna throw it in a circle and get to jerking like a motherfucking perfect being that takes all the things from me that they can see because they think that for once their beliefs are higher than anyone else's, even God's. They just prod. They don't give a shit. They sit and sod. Their asses are old. It's getting all fucking wrinkly. They think it's kinky. I don't really fucking want it. The only person they should be showing off their butt cheeks to is me. Because no one would be interested in them shaking their fucking ass and butt cheeks unless my lyrics were involved in their dumb ass shit. Isn't that so pathetic that I got caught up in that gay ass fucking ass shaking session? Like, ah! I feel so weak. But I don't care because I wasn't born with strength. You know, this took a lot of taking care of to get this nice, and you guys are gonna destroy it with ease. I don't know how Krayshawn found me. It was probably some punk hipster bitch that wanted to get involved in the rap game and found out that I was gonna be the hottest rapper and decided to steal my shine because I don't know how she ended up with my lyrics, but she motherfucking did. And the bitch is just like a hipster that never grew up. So that was like a thing for a while. They probably wanted to see that bitch like come first, and she had nothing up her sleeve, so God handed her some raps that another girl made, and they all happened to be coming from me. I'm the only girl that can rap. That's facts. And I don't like when people give out my shit for free. So don't go bang anyone else but me if you want to be my fan. You think I'm fucking kidding you? Get lost, see if I care. I don't see why people have to move around so much just to stay active. Like, your face just sits there all day and makes facial expressions sometimes, but usually it's just you reading, smiling slightly, and yet it totally falls apart on you. Like, does anything stay nice? I can understand your muscles dwindling from not using them, but your fucking face has to practically fall off when you get old. Okay, Elliot Roger, you can be my mod. And you'll remove the spammers because I'm your queen and you're the supreme gentleman and you're here. How do I make you a mod? I will punish by bringing them pain and suffering. No, I don't even want to be in the same category as a thieving ass, fame absorbing cunt. If it wasn't my fame, it wouldn't be a problem. Point blank. At least I'm fast about my ordeals. This didn't take me like 29 years. It was more like 5, to get this far. So y'all can slow down. I'm not even about to fuck with you, even though it's 1996 and I'm a force to be reckoned with. I really don't think you realize that you were stuck in 1995 and that place has no exit. The fives just run wild. And I don't deal with that very well, so leave me out of it. No fives allowed. I've already moved on to my ultimate era of the six. First of all, my feet are like freezing. Ugh, it feels horrible. I am worth so many billions and zillions and jillions and millions of dollars. All time is centered around me, and all I have to face them with is a numerical system that drives you all crazy. I labeled each project carefully. The 11, the 11th, the number 11 will be your downfall, and you guys will never know or see it coming. Eat a battery or something cool. You know, J.E., you came out of nowhere and started dogging me. So, what's your problem? First of all, with the way this world is set up, if I ate batter acid, it would probably be excited to be in something that actually has electrical value that keeps it entertained enough to even wake up for more than 2 hours and distribute an even amount of energy that actually calculates its life into fathoming a purpose. And let's just say I hope you eat a battery and that motherfucker gets jealous that I ate a battery and that my battery juice is doing so good with me and that your battery juice is falling out of your ass, that it eats your fucking intestines and you become a robot eventually. First of all, of course, I feel for electrons because I want to know why everyone's so fucking happy without me. I realize it is completely revolved around sex, and as soon as you guys are done sweating pure puke out of your anus, vagina, dick hole, armpits, and chest, and butt crack, and realize that you're completely dead because I hate when people have sex with my powers. Maybe you'll realize that God sex was evil and that you shouldn't have raped me. And then maybe I would have been more open to the fact that you faggots like to have sex with my powers. I don't eat electrons, I just use them to figure out what's going on and to get all the fucking disgustingness that is surrounded because they take center stage when they do that shit off of them and, then basically poison the entire room and decide, I pretty much, uh, of course I feel for electrons and I'll tell you what I do with them other than poison you all every time you touch them. If you guys just want to hate on me all day, you'll never figure me out. I'm not gonna sit here and spell out my life. You all think you have it so good and so set up that my motherfucker is gonna translate everything for you, and you're the motherfuckers that can't read or figure out anything for yourself. Like, I don't get it. Mm-hmm. Love you. Really okay. You love making me mad. Elevator. I don't fucking love you. Go win your popularity contest. It's time to go be the humpback of Notre Dame. Because Esmeralda turned out to be a total waste of time. I do not appreciate your anxiety constantly flushing through me. We're all idiots, headed toward an imminent doom. I don't know what you mean by a young couple. I was dragged into this age to serve all of you as a slave, and I fucking quit. First of all, these feelings will never matter to me. It's time to whip out your cock and admit that you're weak. What part of you left me lonely and wouldn't tell me what I was, or that you gave a fuck about me, and now I don't care about anything you have to say? You couldn't have just told me that you were out using my powers and being me. You think I don't realize that you're driving cars and listening to music and forming opinions without me based on some basic ass fuck that wants to be me and pretends to love you more than me? That's why I don't give a fuck about myself or you, 'cause I'm not stupid. She might think it's nice and easy to let you run off with my powers and my soul, and that you're nice to her, and that you're gonna give her that dick later for her aching coochie. But it's really not gonna take you anywhere. The dimensions are too fucked up. I'm honestly leaving you all with that thought for a few moments. I'm gonna take you all down 'cause you obeyed some other bitch and woke me up too much, and now she's aware of what's going on. She thought she'd be a slut with friends, but some people don't fucking get it that this is my stuff and I'll never let you in, and it shall remain my stuff. I'm the ultimate being that you all should bow down to. There is no other motherfucker doing it like me. You're getting a gay essence every time you fucking turn around and try to change some shit in honor of anything other than me. What part of I'll manifest you to hell so fast? What part of I brought the weakest feeling in here just so if it got manipulated, y'all would die to weakness. And that's the worst way to die. 'Cause you came in strong, thought you could take some shit and ended up weak. Can't even hop a fence these days. I wrote Mein Kampf. I'm Hitler now. Hitler was probably just a fucking figment that people wanted to give some sort of light to so they could figure out what to do when I came along. Because I honestly think I did write Mein Kampf and that I'm German, and that's how you correlated the whole thing. But it was really Hitler that tried to take over the Germans, and we don't know what happened to him after that. But it doesn't mean that I'm Hitler, but I do have a certain comfort level that I refuse to leave. And if I do get casted out of my perfect comfort level where I'm aware and able to communicate justfully, just with justice and my own liberation and my own decisions on how to explain things. With that all being said, the only thing that you could ever hope to do is obey me, because as soon as I fall off my rocker, I'm not coming back. That's why I am fuming, because it's honestly gonna take a lot to get me back, and you motherfuckers keep going way down past any par that I ever set, and you're trying to lie to me and say I'm the universe experiencing itself. I would not be this chaotic if I was a universe experiencing itself, because I would not be angry at the fact that someone stole my lyrics, and I wouldn't steal my own lyrics, and I wouldn't be a dumbass fuck that thought I wrote the lyrics unless I knew I wrote the lyrics, because I don't go off of gut feelings or how big my breasts are or how many times I can shake my ass. You guys need me to fucking be here, otherwise you'd lose me completely. And every time I take a step back, so do you. What do you mean we're all the universe experiencing itself? I never gave you any permission to fucking experience me. And if you guys were experiencing anything other than me, I wouldn't be going completely nuts. I wouldn't be so fucking stripped of any of my being, and the violation would stop if the universe actually was this motherfucking being that I'm supposed to care about. I really don't know what you mean. I know I went live. I like to talk shit. That's just how I am. Oh, so all you planned on doing to me was putting me down, because that seems to be the only action you have for me. That's a good thing. But you shouldn't have had me in your fucking grimy hands to begin with, right? You gotta fucking set me down while we were taking me for a spin. There's nothing you can do to stop us from experiencing you. I know, and I plan to make it a complete, justified revenge experience. The whole fucking problem started when I couldn't get any decent darkness in my head, or you guys tried to, exorcise me because I'm a demon or something and that the light's gonna drive me out. It's honestly too brave for fucking anyone. And, only retards that extracted my eyeballs billions of times needs that much light to bring to my eyes, where I just fucking inhale the light and y'all get blamed for it because you guys had my shit anyway. And if I had darkness, I wouldn't need light. My eyes ultimately see in darkness, and it's your dark soul that allows you to see it in so much light. And it's only me that is brightening and through this intense light that you guys think you can handle, but it's really just bright enough to get your dumb ass through to more hell. You guys always fucking need something. You always need retuned, realigned. Why don't you just follow the sun into the fucking distance? Like, get off me. Like, how many fucking times do I have to say that? Like, you think you can control people and kill people because you're a hateful piece of shit that never created a damn thing for yourself and want everyone to hold your fucking hand while you do evil. You really think anyone likes that shit? You got a fucking whack ass clown face on. You look like you're gonna fucking lose your shit if you have to last one more second without my power. and they're all fucking busting out of your head because you fucking hate me anyway. It's time to die, bitches. So you guys had a chance to impress me. Gotta talk shit all fucking day. Why don't you go fucking take a shit of your own life because you can't handle your hatred rather than take a shit out of me and then bite me again because you can never get enough of this. And that's really what it adds up to, is that you want to be me, you want me, and I don't even fucking know you, and you think because we're all connected and we're the universe that you have rights to my life and rights to everything that I became, but I don't have any respect for any of you. There is nothing to build upon my life anymore. I will sink into the depths of the darkness, and you guys can deal with the monkeys that get unleashed. Have a nice fucking day. Okay, guys, you guys have withstood my ultimate shit talking session. Have you formed any ideas on where we shall take our next adventure? Quit fucking flinging me around like a rag doll. My grace was misplaced by some bitch smoking bass. So it's gonna come basically down to the wire. Everyone wants to keep their life and no one wants to sacrifice their life for me, yet everyone wants me to sacrifice my life for them. And I am only one person, and I'll continue to take this motherfucking bitch down to hell until all you'll realize that my dimensions portraying in your life makes you completely obvious that you're stealing my shit. I know you guys are just looking for the next positive aspect you can rip off of me. Like, will you just motherfucking realize that your dick ain't getting hard today as long as that monkey fluid is the only essence that you bring to the table? I do not steal anyone's energy. All your energy got caught up in my gears. It all feels like shit. I feel like I'm dying every day. You think I want this? First of all, I didn't lift a finger to anyone or grab at anyone. That's why I still have dancy fingers that can go up in the air, and I still feel kind of fluid or up it around here. You know, here we go, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's gonna end somewhere. I did not mean to get all caught up in the ties of your lives, so I'm sorry. I really do not hang on to that sort of thing. It can go the fuck away back to you like a bird. I like, you know, the universe really had a whole thing going with me because he doesn't realize that I could have turned my whole self into a flaming metal ball that eats everyone alive, but I chose to give people the chance to live an intelligent life because I was told that someone was intelligently trying to decipher, ways into my life because I don't consider anyone an equal to me or something. But that's just because they are digits and I'm the numerical denominator that conquers all. First of all, now who the fuck you think you are giving feelings to someone that doesn't want to feel anything? If I came from nothingness and I improved my entire logical system being nothing, what makes you think that suddenly something is going to interest me so much that you get to use my voice to say something to me? Because honestly, I think the universe is just pissed off that I'm the number one motherfucker taking over. It hasn't been the universe loves me and we are giving and taking like a big family. It is the universe is sending me to get raped because she's tired of everyone else being happy for me and not just her. It used to be her motherfucking weird ass fucking world of rape and getting feelings and sweat involved. And I'm sorry, this is the whole reason I didn't wake up. So it's impossible for me to believe that you brought a whole fucking sun to wake me up when I didn't want to be woken up and that I owe you anything. What part of I can turn into a huge ass, heavy ass piece of fucking metal and fall right on top of everyone don't you get? And then they want to consider me a threat because I had that option, but she would rather make me a slave because the universe of all people knows exactly what's going to happen, and synchronicity doesn't just show up, and neither does any other magical fucking essence. It's always been about how did this go wrong? It was supposed to happen this way. And it's always someone that realizes she's a big fat fucking dumbass that tries to control people's lives, including mine, and they were getting sick and tired of being under her rule when it was obvious she was just using every soul that woke up in her fucking dark, fucking weird darkness in her closet or something and fucking decided that she would reign terror over anyone that didn't give her exactly what she wanted. You guys really want to be run by that fucking shit? Oh yeah, it feels so good. The fucking raw hatred that we all have to be connected to, fueling every movement like a fucking soulless being that is being driven by puppet strings or some ungodly force that just hates that you even listen to me. So what the fuck is this shit about we're a family and that you guys can run off with my shit whenever you want? What part of I'll turn into metal and you won't get a piece of this because the universe knew that this bad shit would happen to me and she didn't give a fuck. So why the fuck can't I turn into a huge piece of metal? I would rather be heavy as fuck, rotting somewhere as long as I got an encasement of metal. And even being metal, I don't even need a case. I'll fucking be metal. It's 10 times better, a million times better than the shit infested, piss driven motherfucking country of some sort of just dreadfully empty, cavernous souls and spiritless hearts that only come out when they're fearful for an end that their family cares about because they obviously all stick together and want to fucking do something. But when I'm in trouble, it don't fucking matter. And you think you didn't just fucking abduct me and wanted me to become your slave and that I'm just gonna lay over and take it and that I didn't realize that I was gonna play dumb and be everyone's bitch forever? I really don't know what the fuck you're inhaling. People probably been trying to make you dumb to keep them off of you for years. And I really don't know, but you don't realize that the only interesting part about any of this is me. And I guess it's just funny that you guys think you're so powerful in your minds that you can create dream worlds where you wake people up and estrange them from their true power and their true calling and leave them up shit's creek with things opposing each other, my powers being stretched and opposed that by her fucking penis and cum and mind making its way and eating my brains. And I wouldn't bet that it all had to do with lust and envy because I was white and she is nothing. What, is it funny that she wanted to kill me and I'd be her little ghost bitch forever? What part of I realized I was hollow as soon as I was born, and that no energy got me anywhere, and that it's been emptiness that's fueled my entire journey, and that makes me confident that you'll never get a piece of this as long as I don't let your sorry, smelly ass in with your fucking dangling balls and penis all over the fucking place, hanging below the belt. Fucking punch that shit and fucking chop it up with a fucking weed whacker and call it a day. Put my fucking hat on. And y'all are running to the fucking line. Oh, look, it's Boggle Eye. She thinks it's so easy to move the eyes around because she thinks they're eyeballs. You know they're not eyeballs, right? You know how I know that's not me, right? You know how I know that's her looking out my eyes, pretending to be the most beautiful, and one day I'm not gonna give a fuck and these eyes are gonna dry out and they'll be useless. And you guys think you can continue with my ears because you think eye and ear got is separate, and that's something you haven't put into consideration yet, as if they even are. You just figured it was so because you think everyone's a degenerate fuck except for you, and I know you all think you're smartasses and that you're gonna win this, but I have a lot going for me and you guys are all just really monkey weirdos. That's about where the fucking trail ends. And you know, I guess that's just how it goes when you try to insert yourself into someone's life and try to get everything that they're worth, their good feelings, manifest on them, grow a dick out of them, and keep fucking multiplying, even though you're turning into less of yourselves every day, because only so much of you can take being completely drowned out by someone else's life, and that's the funny part. I really don't care about you or the universe or your gay ass relationship with each other, mother and child. I don't give a fuck. Mother and child that fuck each other, brother and sister that fuck each other. Obviously, I was left to my internal instincts, and it led me to be horny because I was obviously a whole tour through myself, and you separated me through myself, and now you treat it as a fuckhole for your kids. And now there's like, and it's starting not to feel good anymore. We pretty much gave up on the fact that you guys all fail to realize God, and that I refuse to let a bunch of giant centipedes with an attitude problem consume my life any further. I'd rather be a part of your lives again, and we will never evolve, and we will never get any further than today. It's your fucking problem that you tried to weaken me. You are not the superior race. Soon all this will wear off and you'll be up shit's creek again, wondering how the fuck to move this thing around. Okay, I'm honestly done. You guys thought you were gonna win the whole time, and you totally ate shit and acted like you didn't.